Imagine standing on the misty shores of a vast, ancient lake, its dark waters hiding secrets that have captivated the world for centuries. What if I told you that beneath those murky depths, a creature unlike anything we've ever seen might be lurking? Welcome to Loch Ness, home of the legendary monster that has puzzled scientists, thrilled tourists, and sparked imaginations for generations. But is Nessie real? Or just a clever myth? Let's dive into the mystery and uncover the truth behind one of the world's most enduring legends. Nestled in the heart of the Scottish Highlands, Loch Ness is a place of breathtaking beauty and eerie calm. Its waters deep and cold, stretch for miles, creating the perfect habitat for something extraordinary. The first recorded sighting of the Loch Ness monster dates back to the 6th century, when an Irish monk claimed to have encountered a beast in the loch. But it wasn't until 1933 that Nessie fever truly gripped the world. On a quiet spring morning, Aldi McKay and her husband were driving along the loch when they spotted something unusual in the water. Aldi described it as a whale-like fish rolling and plunging in the loch. Her account, published in the local newspaper, ignited a firestorm of interest that has never truly died down. Soon, others came forward with their own sightings, each more incredible than the last. One of the most famous pieces of evidence for Nessie's existence is the surgeon's photograph. Taken in 1934 by Robert Kenneth Wilson, the image shows what appears to be the head and neck of a plesiosaur-like creature emerging from the water. For decades, this photo was held up as proof that something extraordinary lived in Loch Ness. However, in 1994, it was revealed to be an elaborate hoax involving a toy submarine and a sculpted head. But not all evidence has been so easily debunked. In the 1960s, a series of underwater photographs taken by a team led by American photojournalist Robert Rines seemed to show the flipper of a large unknown animal. These images reignited interest in the monster and led to renewed scientific investigations of the loch. Over the years, numerous expeditions have scoured Loch Ness, using everything from sonar to underwater cameras in an attempt to find conclusive proof of Nessie's existence. In 1987, Operation Deep Scan used a fleet of boats equipped with sonar to sweep the entire loch. While they detected some unexplained underwater contacts, no definitive evidence of a large unknown creature was found. So if there's no concrete proof, why does the legend of Nessie persist? Part of it may be the loch itself. Loch Ness is incredibly deep, with murky waters that make visibility poor. It's easy to imagine something large and mysterious hiding in its depths. The loch's geography also creates unique phenomena, like standing waves and wind-driven seeches, which could be mistaken for the movements of a large creature. There's also the power of suggestion and the human tendency to see patterns where none exist. Once the idea of a monster in the loch took hold, people began interpreting ordinary sights, like boat wakes or floating logs, as evidence of Nessie. This phenomenon, known as pareidolia, is the same reason we see faces in clouds or on the surface of Mars. But what if Nessie is real? What kind of creature could it be? Some theorists suggest it might be a surviving plesiosaur, a marine reptile thought to have gone extinct millions of years ago. Others propose it could be a giant eel or sturgeon. However, the lack of physical evidence, no bones, no definitive photographs, makes these theories difficult to support. In recent years, scientists have turned to environmental DNA, eDNA analysis, to try and solve the mystery once and for all. By collecting water samples and analyzing the genetic material present, researchers can identify what species live in the loch. A 2019 study found no evidence of large, unknown animals, but did detect a surprising amount of eel DNA, leading to speculation that giant eels could be behind some Nessie sightings. Despite the lack of scientific evidence, the Loch Ness Monster remains an important part of Scottish culture and a major tourist attraction. Each year, thousands of visitors flock to the shores of the loch, hoping to catch a glimpse of the elusive beast. The legend has inspired countless books, movies, and TV shows, cementing Nessie's place in popular culture. Whether you believe in Nessie or not, there's no denying the impact the legend has had. It has sparked scientific curiosity, encouraged exploration of the natural world, and reminded us that there are still mysteries to be solved. The story of the Loch Ness Monster taps into our deep-seated, fascination with the unknown, and our hope that there are still wonders in this world waiting to be discovered. As we stand on the shores of Loch Ness, gazing out at its mysterious waters, we're left with a choice. Do we dismiss the legend as mere fantasy, or do we keep an open mind to the possibility that something extraordinary might be out there? Perhaps the true value of the Loch Ness Monster lies not in proving its existence, but in the way it inspires us to question, to explore, and to imagine. In the end, whether Nessie is real or just a legend, the mystery of Loch Ness continues to captivate us. It reminds us that in a world where so much has been explained and catalogued, there's still room for wonder and the unexplained. So the next time you find yourself by a large body of water, take a moment to peer into its depths. Who knows? You might just spot something that changes everything we thought we knew about the world beneath the waves.